My golden child little sister tried to kill me at my wedding. So I made sure she spent 12 years in prison. My little sister, Ava, has always been the definition of a golden child. She had to be the center of attention every second of every day, and my parents made sure she stayed that way. Growing up, every family event somehow became about Ava. On my birthdays, she'd blow out my candles, open her own presents, and throw a tantrum if anyone paid attention to me for more than a few minutes. My parents never stopped her. In their eyes, Ava could do no wrong. She was born extremely premature and actually flatlined several times as a baby. Because they almost lost her, my parents treated her like a miracle child. I understood why they were protective. But they used that as an excuse for every terrible thing she ever did. Meanwhile, I felt invisible. Every achievement, every award, every milestone in my life was overshadowed by whatever Ava wanted that day. She even had a habit of stealing my boyfriends. Guys I'd been dating would suddenly ghost me, then somehow start showing up at our house asking if Ava was home. It was humiliating. The day I turned 18, I packed my bags, moved out of state for college, and barely looked back. That decision changed my life. I met the love of my life, Kyle. His family welcomed me with open arms and showed me what a real family felt like. 6 years later, Kyle proposed, and we started planning our dream wedding. When it came time to make the guest list, I decided to invite my parents, and even Ava. Part of me wanted them to see the life I'd built without them. Kyle actually encouraged me to invite her. He said if she tried anything, he'd finally put her in her place. Our wedding day felt perfect. I walked down the aisle, saw Ava sitting in the third row rolling her eyes while my parents tried to calm her down, and locked eyes with Kyle waiting at the altar. By the time we said "I do," we were both crying happy tears. The reception started, everyone was celebrating, and for a moment, I actually believed Ava had changed. Then she walked over. With the sweetest smile I'd ever seen on her face, she congratulated us and handed me a glass of whiskey. "Here's to my beautiful sister and her handsome husband," she said. I was suspicious because she'd never been that nice to me before. Still, I accepted the drink. The whiskey smelled a little strange, but alcohol has always upset my stomach, so I didn't think much of it. I took a sip. Within seconds, my throat started tightening. I couldn't breathe. That's when I looked up and saw Ava smiling, while casually holding a slice of lemon in her hand. For context, I have a life-threatening allergy to lemons. She knew that. She'd known my entire life. I grabbed my throat, gasping for air. Instead of helping me, Ava simply turned around, walked over to Kyle, and actually started flirting with him, twirling her hair while I was collapsing. Kyle noticed me immediately. He sprinted across the room, shoved Ava aside, grabbed my EpiPen, and injected it before calling 911. The ambulance rushed me to the hospital. Doctors told me my airway had been severely damaged. I spent days recovering and had to cancel our honeymoon. While I was still in my hospital room, detectives came in to ask what happened. I told them everything. Ava knowingly exposed me to something she knew could kill me. She was arrested that same day. My phone exploded with calls and texts. My parents called me heartless. They said I was destroying the family and accused me of sending my own sister to prison. But I wasn't the one who tried to kill someone. Ava even hired one of